we're going to talk about comparing decimal numbers. I want to write the decimal numbers from smallest to largest. Suppose you have 0.2304, 0.2312, and 0.2099. You start comparing from the leftmost column. It's a tie. They're the same. Okay, then go to the next column. Zero's the smallest of those. So 2099 is gonna be the smallest number. So this one's gone. But with the remaining two, they actually tied. So now we go to the next position. 0 is smaller than 1. So 0.2304 is the next, and the largest is 0.2312. Just compare column by column starting from the left. Suppose I give you these three numbers, and again I ask you to write them from smallest to largest. Okay. First column, we can even have numbers in front, but let them be a tie. Then in this column, it's still a tie. Look at this. In this column, it's still a tie. In this column, it is still a tie. In this column, 8's the smallest. So this number is the smallest. So this number is out of the game. But still in this column, it's still a tie. Just understand that in the next column, there's a 0 here. So 9's the winner. 0's the loser. That is, this number that ends in the 0, which I'm not going to write, that's the middle number. And then the biggest number is this one that ends in 999. 0 is smaller than 9. Okay, let's look at three other numbers. 0.1234, 0.1312, 0.119999. Okay, first column, they're all the same. Second column, 1 is the smallest, so that whole number is the smallest. 2 is the next smallest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally the 3 is the largest. 0.1312. Now this is like 11 cents and a little more, but not 1 cent more. This is 12 cents and a little more, but not to 13 cents. And this is 13 cents and a little bit more. So I do have the right ordering. How about you have these three numbers? 0.0993, 0.0989, and then 0.0987. So tie here, so tie here. That's the largest. I can't say what the smallest is yet because it's a tie. But I know one thing, 0.0993 is the largest. So that one's out of the race. And in this position, we have a tie. But in the next position, the tie is broken. The 7 is the smallest, and then the 9 is the bigger one, 0.0989. Here is the ordering of the two numbers. 0.098, they match, but this only has a 7. That has a 9 that makes it bigger. These two numbers .09 and .09, they match. But then this is 8, and that's bigger. That's how this came to be the biggest number of this 3. Let us try one more. Be a little bit harder, but we can do it. 0.12345, 0.12521, 0.13725, and 0.145, and then 0.14. Okay. It's a tie here. And these two are the smallest, because between 2, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 2 is the smallest. So those are going to be 1 and 2. This number is going to be the third number. And then the last two, they're going to be the last two, 4 and 5. Okay. So now, when it comes to, quote, the first two, which is smaller? Well, we have a tie here. We have a tie here. The 3 is smaller. So 0.123545. And then this number here, 0.12521. And like we said, this is the third number, 0.13725. And between 4 and 5, I don't know which is smaller yet. It's a tie. It's a tie. Oh, there's an understood 0 here. The tie is broken. The 0 is smaller. So it's going to be 0.14, and the other number is 0.145. Okay. This is 0.123. This is 0.125. So those are in the right order. This is 1.12. That's bigger. That's 0.13. This is even bigger. It's 0.14. 140. Ooh, this is 1.145. I have the right ordering. I don't need that 0. It just helped me for temporarily to compare those two. Okay, just line up the decimals and see where the tiebreaker is. Go column by column until you find the smallest, and then the next smallest, etc. This completes the section on comparing decimal numbers.